Hello. I just wanted to spend some time today reflecting on this terrible, terrible pressure that we all feel from time to time to perform really well on the platforms of our choice. And I call it social media anxiety, actually. I think it's almost a definable condition that people suffer from. You know, we've got Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn and TikTok and Instagram and goodness knows all what to choose from in terms of places that we can promote ourselves. And I think we end up holding our hands to our heads in horror sometimes, thinking, what do I do? Just how do I choose what to focus on? Because you can't do them all well. You can't do them all justice, I think. If you do, I think you need to pay somebody else to do that for you. But that's a different matter, really. I think the trick is to pick one or two and focus on those and do the best you can on those, and to pick the ones that you're really drawn towards. Beware the gurus telling you which ones will perform best for you, because I think the way things perform for you is critically linked to how well you can stand up on those mediums and perform yourself. You've got to be comfortable. You've got to be at ease with them. They've got to appeal to your kind of learning processes and your preferences, whether they're visual or auditory or kinesthetic or whatever. It's got to be a good fit for you. And when you find the right platform and it is a good fit for you, then I think you've got half a chance of doing something really engaging on it. I think that's the first thing. I think there's also a terrible pressure to be absolutely, spot on with your performance everywhere all the time. And that's a really big ask, I fear, because we're not always perfect and spot on all the time. We are who we are, and we're imperfect beings, and we vary in our ability to do things well from day to day. And in truth, it's not a one-shot wonder. This is not about getting the perfect post or the perfect video or the perfect Instagram shot. It's actually about what people see over quite a long period of time, if you like, influenced by osmosis. People build up their picture of you over a very long period of time. I notice people phone me and they say, well, look, I've read your book and I've seen a video and I've been watching what you've been doing for about 3 months, and only now have I picked up the courage to pick up the phone. Or I think I know enough about you. Or you know what, I listened to that video and it resonated with me, and that's why I wanted to get in touch. So it's likely to be a number of touch points over time that build up a picture, enough of a picture in somebody's mind to get them to the point where they want to make a more detailed inquiry. And then the relationship begins. I always think it's fascinating to think that there may be people out there who I don't know, I don't have a clue about, that are already on this customer timeline, if you like. They've already picked up on a couple of my touch points, and they're looking at things and listening to things and looking at the drawings and making their mind up and making decisions about whether my values and their values really key together enough for them to feel comfortable. And that's a key thing as well. We buy from people that we know, like, and trust. Yes, we hear that all the time. But how do they get there? And I think what they're actually doing is they're gauging whether your values as a practitioner and their values as a consumer actually mesh enough. Do they like the sound of your voice? Do they like the prosody, the patterns that go on in the tone of your voice and the smile on your face and the way your eyebrows wiggle around enough just to take that extra step and get in touch? All these things are well worth thinking about, but for goodness sake, don't try and do them all. Not without help, anyway. I hope that's reassuring. I hope that helps. And see you next time. All the best. Bye-bye.